Rand Water's planned maintenance in Gauteng is set to start tomorrow morning and will continue until next Monday. It will result in low water pressure as well as temporary water outages in some parts of Johannesburg, Pretoria and Ekurhuleni. The utility says that after Gauteng, it will move on to other provinces until it's completed planned maintenance by the end of July. Let's get you an update then. Bring in Rand Water spokesperson Makenosi Maroo. Makenosi, always good to see you. Welcome back to the SABC. Are you all set for tomorrow?
Good evening, Tembekile, and good evening to your viewers. Yes, we are set up for tomorrow. We're starting at 3 a.m. tomorrow. We are ensuring that by the time it's 7 o'clock in the morning, we should be up and running with the maintenance project.
Let's speak a bit more about what this work will entail and why it's important that this maintenance work be done at this time specifically.
Right. But Tembekile, it's crucial for us to undertake this maintenance project around this time of the month or this time of the year. We say in winter months, we know that there is low consumption in terms of water. So it is important for us to undertake this project so that we ensure that we are ready for the spring and the summer months when it comes in from September up until the end of January.
And just looking at some of the communication that you've put out, you said the goal here is to improve the network's reliability and efficiency. Speak to us about where those two elements are currently and where the maintenance project will leave them at the beginning of next week.
Okay, absolutely. We are ensuring that we want to improve plant availability. We want to ensure that there's reliability with operational efficiency, thereby supporting our resilience and adaptability with regards to water supply network in preparation for the summer months. So we are actually maintaining different areas. We are looking at all 4 different systems that we are owning. So we are looking at Ekenhof, Swartkoppies, Palmit, and Mapleton. Those are the areas that we're looking at. Obviously, they supply different areas in terms of where we are in our areas of supply.
And the two effects that we should expect in the province are low water pressure in some areas, but also the possibility, am I right, of outages in some areas. Where do we expect each of those scenarios to take place?
Okay. Just to give you an example, for tomorrow, we're starting in Ekurhuleni from the 29th at 3 a.m. We will be starting in Ekurhuleni. There will not be pumping at a Mapleton pumping station. And I need to explain precisely what do we mean by saying we are not pumping at Mapleton. We need to ensure that the pipeline, the B16 pipeline that we are working on, there is no water completely on the system. So what we need to do is we are not supplying water to ensure that the system is ready for us, to ensure that either we exchange, we weld where we need to weld, but there should not be water in the system itself. Hence, we are saying there will be no pumping at Mapleton Station for the duration of the maintenance. So we're starting on the 29th of May at 3 a.m. and we are completing the project at on the 2nd of June at 1700 hours, just for the first project that we are starting with.
And how big or how slim is the margin of error here? The chances that something could go wrong and we may see an extension of the maintenance process?
Look, Tembekile, you know how it works with projects. We have actually planned for 107 hours, which means it's 4 days and a half days. So it's 4 days and a half for our maintenance to take place. It could be less, it could be more, but we have actually planned for more in case there are other essential needs that we need to take care of. Remember, when we need to do maintenance, we need to do scouring, ensuring that we take water completely out of the system. Once we are completed with the maintenance work, we need to pump water into the pipeline. If there are any airlocks, we need to start afresh and ensure that there are no airlocks, and we ensure that the system works properly. So it's a trial and error, but we are ensuring that we are going to be saying, come 107 hours, we will be complete that we don't have to go back and rework on what we have done before.
And the fight we have with you and municipalities whenever this maintenance work is done is around preparedness in terms of alternatives, providing water tankers, directing people to where the water tankers may be. The municipalities, you've said you had given them advanced warning, about 21 days or so. Do you then bear the responsibility of making sure that they are A, prepared, and B, are you satisfied, in fact, that all three metros, Johannesburg, Tshwane and Ekurhuleni, are in fact fully up to speed with what they need to do so that people who don't have water aren't struggling on the days?
Yes. Tamira, you're correct. We've given them 21 days prior notice so that they are prepared in terms of ensuring that there are contingency measures to ensure that our customers and residents don't struggle when it comes to water supply. So we have given them ample time for them to prepare. It's not only the three metros, we've also worked with the smaller municipalities to ensure that they are ready, they are prepared. So we've been having meetings with them every morning at 8 o'clock. We are meeting to ensure that we are prepared, we are ready for this planned maintenance.
And where to next? After this round is concluded, which other areas will you be moving to and when?
Right. It's quite a big project that we are working on. So from tomorrow, we were working at Ekurhuleni. That's where we're starting. And then from there, we are going to be moving to Johannesburg. Then we are going to be moving to Tshwane. So there are different dates for different municipalities. So from there, from Ekurhuleni, we are moving to Tshwane from the 3rd up until the 4th. And then from the third again, and we move into another different area. So we have different teams working in different areas to ensure that we complete the work on time, to ensure that the quality of work that we are undertaking is good so that we don't go back and rework on what we have worked. But we also wish to emphasize that on areas or municipalities where we are working on, there will not be pumping for certain number of hours. We have indicated other areas is 6 hours, other areas is 7 hours, others is 21 hours. It's there, the schedule is there. We are encouraging municipalities to communicate with their the residents so that they are aware precisely what to expect, when to expect, and if there are challenges, there will be roaming tankers.
And I'm looking at a very comprehensive list just now on Joburg Water's social media profile, but where can people find information to see if they're going to be affected by this reduction to 67% for 10 hours of water flow?
Okay. We are encouraging residents to visit their municipal areas, obviously in terms of their social media platforms. They will be able to get information where exactly what is happening, precisely how long they will be without water. But also we are promising Esron Water that will provide updates throughout the maintenance, obviously through our official communication channels and social media platforms to ensure that customers are informed and are kept updated.
Makenosi Maroo, I'm sure we'll be touching base with you as well throughout the next 4 days. Thank you so much for your time. Makenosi is the spokesperson for Rand Water as they start a maintenance project tomorrow morning that will continue until Monday afternoon.